and welcome back to Bear's Reading Nook. I'm Kara, and today we're going to be doing the August wrap-up and September TBR, which is going to be fun, and I'll explain why in a little bit. But first, let's go over how I did for August. So first we have the first volume of The Promised Neverland. For Last Word, did read that. Next we have The Midnight Queen, which is for beautiful cover, and I'm currently on page 38. Then we have Brandon Sanderson's Skyward, which was for, I think, one word title. Haven't started that yet. And we have Name of the Wind, which was for fantasy. I've started that. I'm like 10 pages in. And then we also had The Hate You Give, which was for POC rep. Haven't started that one. So as you can see, I failed. That was due mostly in part to me just like ending up in a reading slump that I had no control over. I plan to read all of these. At some point, it just may take me longer, especially for this one. So because I've kind of been slumping, I'm not going to take a punishment from the cup, even though I didn't finish any of these. I have started at least 2 of these, and I do plan on finishing all 4 of them at some point. It just may take me longer to read them. Okay, so let's talk about why September will be interesting. So first off is Beccas Bookoplathon. And basically Becca from Becca in the Books plays at Beccas Bookopoly each month, and Beccas Bookoplathon is the kind of readathon that she puts on in the style of her TBR game. And this is the second year that she's done a month long, I believe, and I'm excited to participate in that. So I think I'm going to roll a 4-sided die to see how many rolls I will do for Beccas Bookoplathon, because I also plan on doing my own TBR game, and I'm also potentially going to be doing another readathon if I can fit the books in on either this or my own game. So let's see how that goes. Okay, rolling a d4 to see how many rolls we are doing for this. We got 2. Okay, let's do this, and I'm going to be using this little Lego guy right here as my person. So let's get 2 dice, and first roll, doubles. We got double 2s on the first roll. 1, 2, 3, 4 is a TBR vet. So the first roll for Bookoplathon landed me on TBR vet, and for this one I'll be doing my Dark Vanessa. It is when I looked and sorted by the oldest date added, that was the top one. I'm excited to try it. We'll see how it goes. Roll number 2. We got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is a Gods. So the second roll landed us on Gods. That means I'm reading a book that has a god or like gods as characters or themes, such as like mythology, godlike characters, cult, or religion. And for this one, I'm doing Wings of Ebony. Basically, from what I remember when I read the synopsis was that the main character, Rue, is like half human, half god. So, I've really been wanting to read this, so I'm gonna do it. And I'm really excited for this one. And since we got a double, we are rolling again. And for the final roll, we got a 5, and we are 2, 3, 4, 5 is new. For the third and final roll, we landed on new, and for this one, I'm doing Speak for Yourself. I believe this came out in like June or July. Speak for Yourself follows the main character of Skylar, who wants to win state at a scholastic exposition, and in order to do that, she needs a team, and so she ends up finding team members and kind of playing Cupid for them. And things get complicated when she realizes she may have feelings for one of her other teammates. This sounds really interesting, and I am excited to read that. Since I've been slumping a little bit, I decided that for this month, instead of doing my normal D8, I'm going to roll a 4-sided die and go with that roll for my own game and see how that goes. So let's get into the roll. Rolling a D4 to see how many cards I'm picking. We managed to get a 2 again. So we'll be picking 2 books. Okay, so somehow we managed to roll a 2, so we only have to pick 2 cards. So let's do it. First is a green 3, and for this one, that will be over here. 1, 2, 3. And that is a 5-star prediction. So first we got a 5-star prediction, and I'm between 2 different books. So the options I'm thinking about are either Orange, or I believe it's The Gauntlet, which is a middle grade. I think it's like a game thing. I think that's what it was. I'm not sure which one I'll pick. I'll put like a picture up of the one that I end up picking. And for the second card, we got a skip. I don't remember what I said about that. So I'll figure out and come back to you on that one. So next we got a skip, and I went back and looked, and basically the options that I gave myself for a skip were basically if I didn't like a prompt, which at this point had only been 5-star prediction, which I was fine with doing, then I could, you know, switch it out, get a different book for that. Well, didn't want to do that. The other option that I had said was just like not having to do another book. But I was fine with doing one because I only had another book to pull. So this is not doing anything this time. So we got a skip. I didn't want to use it, so instead we ended up picking another card, which was a green 10. And I don't know where the tape is. I'll find that before next video. 1, 3, 4, 8. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is this one. And that is adult. And the second prompt that we ended up pulling was adult. And for this one, I double checked that it was in fact adult. So the next book club book, which I think is for September, is Legion by Brandon Sanderson, and that's adult, so that's the one that I'm gonna do. the other readathon that I was planning on participating in was Magical Readathon? Yeah, it was the Magical Readathon, and basically, in order to, like, finish it, you only need to do 2, prompts, and one of them is 5-star predictions, so Orange or, the Gauntlet will cover that, and, I think possibly some of these would cover the other ones. I'll have to double check those prompts, but I mean, I may already have it completed with the 5 books that are already on my TBR. So I'm excited for that. Not too shabby. These 2 plus my Dark Vanessa and Legion and audiobooks, and then whatever the other book that I pick are the books that I'm reading this month. And honestly, I'm thrilled. Like, I'm super excited for this. We're in good shape at this point. But yeah, so that's all for this video, and I will see you guys next time in the Bear's Nook. Bye!